Al Roker and Deborah Roberts relationship timeline. Today Show anchor Al Roker and his wife, ABC News senior national affairs correspondent Deborah Roberts, found love on the set of the morning show. The couple first met at Today in 1990 and tied the knot 5 years later. Since then, they've celebrated several milestones together, including gracing the cover of First Ever Love issue in February 2021. "He's a real romantic," Roberts said of her husband. "When I travel, I open my suitcase and I find 1 or 2 notes in there that he's slipped in, or in my purse. Have a great day. I'm thinking of you." Or an Emily Dickinson sonnet or something. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, it just touches me. And he thinks that way all the time. Here's everything to know about Al Roker and Deborah Roberts' relationship. 1990, Al Roker and Deborah Roberts meet at NBC's Today. Roker and Roberts met in 1990 when Roberts joined NBC's Today as a correspondent. "Al was so sweet," she told People in 1999. "He showed me pictures of his daughter and talked about his family." Summer 1992, Al Roker and Deborah Roberts start dating. Although they met 2 years earlier, Roker and Roberts didn't go on their first date until 1992. The Today anchor later explained how he landed a date with Roberts on The Kelly Clarkson Show, sharing that Roberts had asked him to keep an eye on her apartment while she was in Barcelona covering the Summer Olympics for NBC. "A day before she got back from her trip, I stocked her pantry, I stocked her refrigerator and left some flowers on the table and a note, 'Welcome home,'" Roker said. "And then I got my first date with her a week later." January 1, 1994, Al Roker proposes to Deborah Roberts. The weathercaster proposed to Roberts on Jan. 1, 1994. He recalled the proposal to People, saying, "Deborah was getting a little annoyed that it hadn't happened over the holidays. We had a chat, so when will this happen? And I said, before Groundhog Day." He kept his word, proposing to her on New Year's Day during a business trip to Arizona as they were staring off into the Grand Canyon. "I thought, what a great place," he said, "on the rim of the Grand Canyon. And if she says, no, one of us isn't coming back." September 16, 1995, Al Roker and Deborah Roberts get married. The couple wed in front of family and famous friends at Manhattan's St. Thomas Episcopal Church, with Barbara Walters and Katie Couric among the guests. In September 2020, Roker shared a video on Instagram from the couple's wedding day. A #happy 25th anniversary to @DeborahRoberts, who helps me a better #father #brother #person. And challenges me to do better each and every day. #thank you and #I love you. He captioned the video. November 17, 1998, Al Roker and Deborah Roberts welcomed their first child, daughter Layla Ruth. The pair welcomed daughter Layla Ruth on Nov. 17, 1998. Layla was the first child for Roberts and the second for Roker, who shares daughter Courtney from his previous marriage. July 18, 2002, Al Roker and Deborah Roberts their second child, son Nicholas Albert. Roker and Roberts welcomed their second child, Nicholas Albert, on July 18, 2002. Nicholas was later diagnosed with autism. In January 2020, Roker spoke with Today about how his son makes him want to be a better person, saying, "As a lot of parents who have kids who have special needs, they can try your patience. Not that they mean to, or anything like that. I look at him and all that he does and I want to be a better person." December 14, 2018, Al Roker and Deborah Roberts celebrate his 40 years at NBC. On deck, 14, 2018, Roberts shared a selfie of her, Roker and their son Nick on Instagram to commemorate the 40th year of Roker working at NBC. 40 years at NBC at Al Roker, how's it possible? Congrats, dear heart. She captioned the photo. April 25, 2019, Al Roker opens up about his son's autism. Roker opened up in an issue of Guideposts magazine, per Today, about parenting Nick with Roberts. "Do I get frustrated with my son sometimes? You bet," Roker wrote in a personal essay. "But then I remember my dad, how understanding he was. And Deborah reminds me that I have to show my son not only that I love him but that I like him as well. More than that, I admire him." September 16, 2020, Al Roker and Deborah Roberts celebrate their 25th wedding anniversary. The couple shared their love for each other on social media to celebrate their silver anniversary, with Roberts writing, "It couldn't possibly have been 25 years ago. Could it? 25 years of love, laughter, peaks, valleys, discovery, bewilderment, bliss, struggle and all that this journey offers." Roker also shared a tribute on his Instagram, a #happy 25th anniversary to @DeborahRoberts, who helps me a better #father #brother #person. And challenges me to do better each and every day. #thank you and #I love you. He said alongside a clip from their wedding video. November 6, 2020, Al Roker reveals his prostate cancer diagnosis. Roker shared on the Today Show that he was diagnosed with prostate cancer. "It's a good news, bad news kind of thing," he said. "Good news is we caught it early. Not great news is that it's a little aggressive, so I'm going to be taking some time off to take care of this." Roker shared that Roberts was not at the appointment when he was diagnosed. "I feel badly because I didn't tell Deborah to come with me," he said. "In hindsight, boy, I wish I'd told her to come. She was upset. And once she got past that, the reporter in her kinda took over. And then she's been at everything ever since. November 12, 2020, Deborah Roberts supports Al Roker after prostate cancer surgery. Roker shared on Instagram on Nov. 12, 2020 that he underwent surgery for prostate cancer and that he was home recovering. Relieved to let you all know that my #prostate cancer surgery is done and back home. A big shout out to everyone at the #Joseph Robertson Surgery Center. And so appreciate all the thoughts and wishes from our viewers and the wonderful care packages from my co-workers. Hope to see you all soon, he shared on Instagram. Roberts also added on her Instagram, "Let the healing begin. I am so in awe of this guy and his indomitable spirit. So blessed and grateful for avalanche of love, prayers and support for it all. Roker #gratitude. November 23, 2020, Al Roker shares he is cancer-free. 1 week after his prostate cancer surgery, Roker shared on Today that his pathology report found no evidence of cancer beyond the prostate. It was this great relief, Roker told Today. For a first start, this is terrific news. I'm going to be up for, and a lot of people who live with cancer, up for lifelong testing to make sure this doesn't come back. February 2021, Al Roker and Deborah Roberts appear on the cover of People's Love issue. The couple shared more about their marriage and their 25th wedding anniversary in an interview for People's first ever Love issue. He does things like he sprinkles little love notes, little cards throughout my life, Roberts explained of her husband's romantic gestures, adding, sometimes there's a little card next to the coffee maker that might say something encouraging or sweet or impish, or fun. February 15, 2021, Al Roker and Deborah Roberts host a cooking series on Instagram Live. Roberts and the Today co-host love to cook, and they started sharing their culinary quests with their followers on Instagram. The day after Valentine's Day 2021, the couple hosted an Instagram Live event where they prepared a roast chicken together. Chicken is cooking at Al Roker shares his perfect roast chicken recipe. Come see the final product. Roberts captioned her post. May 11, 2021, Al Roker and Deborah Roberts share how they dress up for virtual events. The couple revealed how they dress up for virtual events during quarantine in a funny social media post, with the duo posing in professional gear from the waist up and loungewear from the waist down. Party on the top, bedtime on the bottom. It's how it all. Roker and I attend virtual events these days. Gonna miss these comfy, secret, chill WFH moments as we step back into the world. Winking face, what habit from 2020 are you reluctant to let go of? #Tuesday Thoughts, Roberts captioned her Instagram photo. May 25, 2021, Al Roker and Deborah Roberts celebrate daughter Layla's college graduation. Roker and Roberts' daughter Layla graduated from college in May 2021. Roberts celebrated the accomplishment on Instagram with a photo of the couple smiling with their children. It's a day we have dreamed of and cannot believe is here. Bursting with pride doesn't begin to describe how we feel about our sweet little girl who has become a young woman and now college graduate, she captioned the post. March 30, 2022, Deborah Roberts reveals how the pandemic brought her closer to Al Roker. 2 years into the pandemic, Roberts discussed with People how the experience impacted her relationship with Roker. We weren't used to this extended kind of 24/7 time together and felt listless, she shared. There was tension at first as we settled into this new reality. Roberts added, it was a reminder of my own romantic journey with my husband and how we formed a tighter and more precious bond during the last 24 months. I marveled at how Al jumped in to take care of me and his family, and I fell deeper for him. And seeing other couples feel this was validating. May 22, 2022, Al Roker receives a medal from Deborah Roberts after running the Brooklyn Half Marathon. Roker marked an athletic milestone on May 22, 2022, when he completed the Brooklyn Half Marathon. He was greeted at the finish line by Roberts, who hung a medal around his neck. Thanks to the folks at Near for some great shots crossing the #finish line and getting my medal from @DeborahRoberts, Roker wrote in the Instagram caption. June 22, 2022, Al Roker and Deborah Roberts celebrate their son Nick's high school graduation. The couple celebrated their son's high school graduation in June 2022. Both parents shared tributes to Nick on social media to mark the milestone. And just like that, Nick Roker, high school graduate from the Roker captioned photos of Nick as a toddler and a high school graduate. We are so proud of this young man. A few months later, the pair dropped Nick off at college to start his freshman year. November 2022, Al Roker is hospitalized for blood clots in his legs and lungs. Deborah Roberts shows her support. In late November, Roker gave fans an update on his health after he was absent from Today for 2 weeks. The anchor revealed on Instagram that he had been hospitalized for blood clots in his legs and lungs, but was fortunate to be getting terrific medical care and on the way to recovery. Roberts posted a message of support on her own profile, writing, "You are the shining sun and star in our family at Al Roker, love you so much. Can't wait till you're back home and feeling like your old self again." A few days later, Roberts shared another update on Instagram as the couple celebrated Thanksgiving. Thursday thankfulness and then some. Holding on tight and cherishing this moment like never before, she wrote, in part, along with a photo of her and Roker with their kids. The holiday marked the first time in 27 years that Roker missed the annual Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. Roker shared a snap of himself taking in the parade at home while supporting his co-hosts, Hoda Kotb and Savannah Guthrie. Roberts shared a similar photo on her own page, along with the caption, "Thankful beyond words. Grateful for all the support and well wishes from every corner." On Nov. 30, people reported that Roker was rushed back to the hospital one day after his Thanksgiving release. Al had to go to the hospital in an ambulance and was locked out of her car and couldn't get inside it. The car malfunctioned. She couldn't get her phone or any of her belongings, a source told People. December 8, 2022, Al Roker returns home from the hospital. Both Roker and Roberts marked the weather anchor's hospital homecoming with heartfelt Instagram posts. The beloved Today Show star shared a photo of himself smiling in his family's kitchen along with a caption that read, "Home. So incredibly grateful to family, friends, medical folks, at Today Show family and all your thoughts and prayers." In the carousel post, Roker also included a snap of him and Roberts as well as a group picture featuring their daughter, Layla. Roberts shared a similar photo of her, Roker and Layla in their kitchen. "Home, where the heart lives," she captioned the snap. February 5, 2023, Al Roker and Deborah Roberts share a clip dancing to Beyoncé's Cuff It. Roker and Roberts celebrated Beyoncé's success at the 65th Grammy Awards by posting a video of themselves dancing to her song Cuff It. As Roberts grooved to the song, Roker spun in his office chair and joined in with arm choreography. "Congratulations to Beyoncé for her first at Recording Academy of the Night, tying for most ever Grammys won. We apologize for this tribute," Roker wrote in the caption. March 29, 2023, Deborah Roberts describes Al Roker's health crisis as a frightening time. Roberts talked with Entertainment Tonight about the challenges of caring for Roker through his life-threatening health crisis in late 2022. "I think a lot of people don't realize that, and I never realized that being a caregiver is really taxing, exhausting, frightening, all of those things," she told the outlet. "I never went through anything like this, and I hope I'll never do it again." The ABC News correspondent added, "It's tough. I'm still kind of, I think, recuperating. I'm still kind of tired. I'm still mentally exhausted, but you know what, I'm grateful and just trying to just bask in the moment, and just be happy that he's well." May 21, 2023, Deborah Roberts says Al Roker is moving slowly after knee surgery. Roker had knee replacement surgery on May 9. Per the doctor's orders, he was up and walking the very next day. 2 weeks later, Roberts gave her followers an update regarding Roker's recovery. "As many of you know, he had a knee replacement, so a knee that had been replaced many years ago had problems and had to be re-replaced," she explained on Instagram Live. "It was a harder surgery, so it's a little bit harder to snap back from, but he's doing pretty well, moving a little slowly." September 9, 2023, Deborah Roberts and Al Roker attend the US Open. The couple attended the women's singles final match between Coco Gauff and Aryna Sabalenka at the 2023 US Open in New York. While there, they mingled with a slew of celebrities, including Mariska Hargitay and Hoda Kotb. What an amazing time witnessing Coco Gauff win her first major title. The U.S. Women's Singles Championship at age 19. First teen to win since Serena did so at age 17, Roberts wrote on Instagram. She and Aryna Sabalenka played and slayed for 2 hours to a jubilant and jittery crowd. September 16, 2023, Deborah Roberts and Al Roker celebrate 28 years of marriage. In honor of their wedding anniversary, Roker penned a sweet post on Instagram about his wife. 28 years ago, Deborah Roberts promised to be there for better, for worse, thick and thin, good times and bad. But the greatest gift is the family she has given me. He captioned several photos from the couple's wedding day in 1995. "Happy anniversary, sweetheart." Roberts also posted on Instagram, writing, "Wow, it's been 28 years. Beginning with a few jitters, great excitement and hearts brimming with hope, we embarked on this journey. And it has been one great adventure. This last year has taught us to cherish each moment. You are mine, I am yours, and where you are, I am too." May 14, 2024, Al Roker celebrates Deborah Roberts on Mother's Day. On Mother's Day, Roker and the couple's son, Nick, treated Roberts to a special day of activities. The trio had brunch at New York City's Café Boulud and saw singer Kathleen Battle perform at the Metropolitan Opera.